And good morning. Welcome to another fantastic Coffee with Knight. Nope, that fell. We're just going to put that over there. It's been a morning, kids. It's been a week. It's been a long week. So let's work this around like we do every time we start up and get the chat popped out.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, buddy. You're right. So,
That's it.
copy.
That's it.
Yeah, I am sitting. You're right. Chat.
Sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting.
Yes.
Sitting. Sitting.
And chat is live.
Sitting.
Now let's get the shit around to the Book of Faces, shall we?
Down.
It scared the hell out of me this morning. The pipes and everything started knocking. I heard all this ruckus. It took me a while to figure out what it was. The landlord turned the heat on. Like, how do I not remember that the landlord turned the heat on? But whatever. So let's copy that. Post that. And let's share this to my main Facebook. Okay, I think we are... Oh, you're done with the screwdriver? Well, thank you. All right, well, I think we are... You want a bar? Or do you want strawberries?
Bar.
Okay.
Bar.
Okay.
Bar. Oh, one piece.
One piece fell off, you're right. But you got it. So. I have a little parrot with me. I see. Looks like I need to start watching my language. Y'all, this last week was rough on me. You see, I put up that picture of the cabinet on the Facebook group. Was that the 12th? Is that Tuesday? Yeah, I think that was a Tuesday. So I'm doing cabinetry now, and there's a few things I need to go over. The first one is the Rust-Oleum paint stain, poly stain. Never ever use it. It does not spray well. It is a huge pain in the butt. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay. No need to get so loud, buddy. And just never use it. It's just, it takes way longer to get a good finish. It doesn't really soak into the wood very nicely, and I don't know, it was a very unpleasant experience. Like, I generally charge $35 an hour for woodworking. That's how I figure my prices. $35 an hour for every man hour of labor. So I don't include things like dry time and whatever, because that's just unfair. And then I put in materials times 1.5, and except for any special exceptions, that usually works out pretty good. That only works out if I am Connor. Hello, Connor.
Hello, Daniel.
That only works out well if I am spraying the finish on. Using that Rust-Oleum finish and having to hand do it took me, the way I did it, because I did it a more intensive way than you need to, but I really wanted a good finish. Something that was comparable to a sprayed finish. So that added an extra 21 hours onto the project. So if I were able to spray it, I would have actually beat my margin by about 3 hours. So that would have been just pure profit. But let's put a number in here. 35 times 21. So using that Rust-Oleum finish instead of one of the ones I usually use, just because it's a standard finish that I use, cost me $735 of labor. So that's just one of those things that I have to be aware of to never get that finish again, and to find the things that work with my sprayer and maybe buy those more in bulk. So I was at the shop yesterday, and boy's moi, I had a problem. The whole day was problems, to be honest with you. I wanted to, and I'll put a better picture up online, but I can show you a picture. Picture now. So I'm starting to fur out the walls, and so I got the one furred out, so you can see all the furring strips there, and then I got a sheet of plywood up, just cheap plywood, something thin. I think it's like 1/4 inch, but it's just to cover everything. Really, all the lifting is going to be done by those furring strips, and this is me halfway painting it, or staining it. I'm staining it in ultra white. I figure leave the beams and everything the natural color, and then paint everything else with this ultra white. Now, normally I hate white painted walls, but I really want a lot of light in the shop, so we're using that ultra white, just so I can get as much reflective light, bouncing around and stuff, just so that I could have a very good, clean, optics, both for shooting video and for actually doing the work. It's safer to work in a well-lit area, especially when you're using power tools and stuff and you really need to see the lines. And I like my fingers. So that went well, but I had to move all that crap off those benches and out of the way. Which, whatever, that's just part of the process. But what I want to do is make some cabinets, just shop cabinets, nothing super fancy, slap those on the walls, and I think that would really make everything look good, look nice. Let me So, you know, I got that done, and I wanted to be done by 5 o'clock yesterday. And we were getting a wicked rainstorm yesterday. Just wicked. So most of the day was spent moving stuff, getting the furring strips up, getting that panel on, paint, you know, getting it stained. And then I was just going to take a cabinet, slap it up nice and easy, just pocket hole the whole thing. And I didn't want to finish it, but I just wanted to get the carcass up on the wall just so that there was something there, you know? And that just didn't happen. You know, I had to run to the store to get the 1-inch Craig screws because I'm using 1/2-inch plywood. I should probably be using 3/4, but I have 1/2-inch. So I'm just going to do 1/2-inch for this one, and then I'll build the rest of them the correct way. A few things happened. First off, this plywood I'm using, this maple plywood, I got it for a special project, and
Open!
Door's shut.
Open!
So I'm trying to do it, you know, the right way, and the 3/4 inch measured 3/4 actual. The 1/2-inch nominal measures less than 1/2 inch. I should have checked that with calipers first, but when I set my pocket holes, I blew through everything. I didn't blow through it, but it overshot a little bit when I started, you know, putting the pocket holes in. So there were, you know, the ends are sticking out just a little bit. Great. So that's frustrating to begin with. Next, I come up with, you know, I put the two sides onto the bottom. So I'm getting ready to slap the top on. And you want some strawberries? I don't know what you're trying to say. You heard that? Yeah, I heard that too. It's the pipe still. They're still knocking around. Outfits? Do you know what he's saying? Hi. Anyways, so it's supposed to be 2 foot by 3 foot. So I cut all my pieces, 3 feet long, 2 feet long, whatever, to match respectively. And at least I thought I did. I go to slap the top on, and it's all cattywampus. So I cut the 3 foot pieces, 3 foot, you know, long. I cut one 2 foot piece at 24 inches, and the other one I cut at like 29 inches. So I'm like, and then I look up, and the ceiling's leaking. That big windstorm we got peeled back a lot of the tar paper and just screwed up the whole thing. It's you know, starting to leak water. I haven't got a chance to finish the roof or hire somebody to finish the roof the proper way. So it's just tar paper and just a little bit of, you know, a few nails and stuff. So I need to get up there and nail that down and staple that down. And by the end of the day, I was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm out of spoons. Done for the day. Done. Because he also woke up. He was asleep in the car. So I had the windows down, so I was listening to him, and you know, right before I started doing the glue up, he woke up. Like, great. Because the glue up is always the most stressful part. Even though it's just glued and screwed, and I'm using clamps and stuff, it's just butt joints, I know. But it's that... Connor. That's still the most stressful part of the of the project. So he woke up screaming. The one side was off. and the ceiling, the roof was leaking. So I was just like, I was so done. We need to stay up in here until we're done with the live stream, buddy. That's how this works. So I was just done. Oh, also, on the way back to the shop, I realized that one of my headlights is out. So I was just done. Is that better? Did I put a smile on your face? Put a little smile on your face? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. You're such a strange child. It's ramming his face in my face. You can't have my microphone.
Microphone.
So, yeah. Well, use your words. Tell me what you want. So yeah, by the end of it. Do you want this? Do you want the bar?
Bar.
I'm gonna get it done.
Bar.
Yeah, I'm eating that now. Because you didn't. So nana poo poo. So yeah, I was just done by the end of the day. Let's hop over the chat screen so you can see Little Man a little bit better. And it'd be good to take a 4.5 second break, I guess. Connor. See, you're not live for everyone else to look at you. There. So yeah, I was just so out of spoons. So I need to figure out how to change my headlight today. Hopefully it's not as bad as my last car, where I had to take off the whole front grille and then remove the entire lighting fixture, unplug everything. There's like 3 pieces to the grille too that I had to unclip and remove before I could take the light fixture out, and then, you know, mess with it from there. Uh-oh.
Screwdriver out.
Screwdriver fell down, yeah.
Screwdriver.
Do you want a hammer?
Hammer.
So I was completely done yesterday. You're a strange child, you know that? So I was just done. That was how my night wound up. So I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I might have to try and I'm gonna have to try and fix that after this at some point. I don't know if I'm going back to the shop or if I'm gonna try and do it here, or if I'm gonna go to my parents' house and do it. I just don't know. parents' house might be a better idea, so they can watch him. My mom can watch him while I work on the car, just so I'm not like, you know, I don't know. Good news, the cat that we have, the little kitty cat, his name is Fido. I don't know if I announced that yet, but we have a shop cat. Little stray we caught. It's a little stray we caught, and we got him, got him neutered, and taken to the vet, got his rabies shot, and we're working him through a bunch of medicine and starting to get him like socialized and fed. Yeah, that's the kitty cat. So here he is. His name is Fido. He is very hissy right now, but he is starting to socialize. We need to stay in our chairs until the live stream is over. As soon as the live stream is over, we'll get out of our chairs and have fun. And by fun, I mean we'll run around and wrestle. Yeah. And you're gonna help me fix my car. Yeah. I like it when you're nice and quiet like this, Connor. My ears appreciate it very much. Yeah. It's adorable. So yeah, there's Fido. So, and cool thing, I guess we have a like a big name artist from Philly. Connor. We're inside. We're on camera. Please do not yell. Inside voices, please. We are inside, so we will use our inside voice. If you want to go outside today, you will behave. Do you understand? Sit proper in your chair. We will end this shortly. Thank you for your cooperation. Yay! Have kids, they say. It'll be fun, they say. So no one's over here in the live chat. Come on, guys. Actually, for whatever reason, I haven't had a single watcher. So I'm really just blathering off into the blackness of YouTube. So, but 20 minutes of just talking to myself isn't too bad, I don't think. I do have good news though for anyone who will be watching this in the future, I suppose. I have a new patron. October 19th, making Dad a part of your... I just put up, popped up Patreon real quick here. Okay, well, I don't need to know any of that. But I just got a fantastic addition to my Patreon account, Slippery Jim. So thank you for joining. It is very well appreciated. Connor, please sit, buddy. Please sit down, young man. We're almost done. So, dude, thank you so much, and thank you to all my patrons over on patreon.com. You guys are amazing. Connor, what's up, buddy? One thing I think we could do, and I think would be great, is if you know, I maybe did like a question and answer thing. Connor. 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 As if relax, buddy. As if I put it out to the patrons. You went down real quick. Are you done with this? Okay. One moment, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up after you. Alright, Connor, you're not allowed to play around in here. I'll be out in 5 minutes. No, come on. We'll shut the door behind you. Yep, come on. Alright, well, now I have a definite time limit on when I have to end, unfortunately. So, thank you to my awesome patrons over at patreon.com. You guys really do help me out a lot. It is so helpful, so much appreciated. Oh, now he's mad that he's not on camera. Whatever. That boy can spread granola like you wouldn't believe. So there's just a lot to do. There's always a lot to do, but he is really wearing on me, to be honest with you guys. He's really wearing on me this week. I don't know what's going on with him. You know, if it's just he's going through a growth spurt, so he's being more bold, and being more needy. I don't know. But one thing I think I can do for my patrons is maybe, you know, do a question and answer thing. Yeah, I don't know. And if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Let's go over to Charlotte Taya. Good morning. Good morning, Taya. How you doing today? Unfortunately, I'm gonna be kicking off here in a minute. So I think doing a thing where I do like question and answers over for my patrons would be nice, would be good, would be needed. I'm not sure. Just one of those things that I'm gonna have to sit down and really, I guess, do some soul searching and see how I want to handle my patrons, because they really do deserve something good. You know, even if it's just at the $1 and up level, you know, you guys, I'll answer your questions. I don't know, and maybe, you know, it's starting to get to that time of year where I need to start thinking about, you know, sending out Christmas gifts and stuff. So I think I'll even make something for my patrons and just send it to all of them, you know, regardless of their subscription level. And I should start making, you know, videos and posts and stuff specifically for them. Just a quick, you know, unedited, just handheld, hey, you know, thanks, this is what's going on, this is where, you know, your money's going, maybe. Kind of like a report to a board, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to handle a lot of these things. But, you know, with time, everything can get figured out, I suppose. So, yeah, after yesterday, I'm just completely out of spoons. I have no idea what I'm doing for the day. I know I need to address the car. Little man's birthday's coming up. So I need to clean the house and get everything organized for that, and finish putting away stuff, or at least hiding it away. I really need to get on making stuff, and I have one last really cool project, which is building the new bed. We are upsizing the bed, so that old bed that I have will no longer fit or work. Or that bed frame that I built 5-6 years ago won't fit anymore. So I'm thinking about doing like a whole Viking style thing, and that's going to be a cool video. But yeah, I am just put everything in a room. I'm doing that right now. You can see the mess that's accumulating. So I'm just, out of spoons for the day already. I was done last night with how everything was going. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to be happening today. But I know I need to finish that cabinet at some point this week so I can start getting things organized. I have 5 big projects on the books now. And for that, organization is going to be key. Especially until I can get my new table saw and my new assembly table with all the drawers and stuff. Until that point, it's going to be a big thing to have, to be able to have that organization. So that's kind of a priority right now until one of those other projects hit. And I think I'm going to start by doing one of the ADA ramps, just so I have plenty of small scrap to do the sound panels, because the sound panels are basically going to be like 2x2x material, just cut at different lengths and shapes and just glued and screwed to a piece of plywood, and that plywood will be finished. The whole thing will be finished, spray finish. I'm gonna spray finish that because, oh my god, spray finished and then hung on a wall. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to frame that out nicely, and then I'm gonna do a French cleat system, because that always looks nice and works nice. And I think I'm gonna do those in 4 foot increments. So the sound panels will hang on so it'll be 4 foot on the outside. So I'll probably have to hang panels on cleats that are like 43 inches, but I'll probably do 42. No. 3.5, 3.5. Actually, I could cut those down to any width, just as long as it's space. Anyways, it's just so there's a good hang and a good flexibility to everything. But it's going to be a lot. So he's starting to get really grumpy, because he wanted to get down, but he can't just tear apart this room, so he can't be in here if he's not going to sit in his chair. He's getting grumpy, so I got to get rolling, guys. I need to try and figure out my day. I know I need to fix that headlight. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for helping make this world better, one kerf at a time, and I'll see you next week.